Hey everybody, and welcome back! You know, even though they've been around for a few years now, NFTs have rapidly emerged in the last year or so as one of the best ways to make money. And yet, unbelievably, some people still don't get what the fuss is all about. There are people out there who are making incredibly large sums of money for their artwork, or their musicianship, or their video editing skills, or just their ability to convince people to buy complete trash disguised as art. But whatever you think, the actuality is that NFTs are here to stay, and you can also make a lot of money just by flipping them. So what do I mean by flipping NFTs? How exactly can you make some serious profit, and how do you get involved in the first place? Well, I'm going to answer these questions and discuss plenty more. So if you want to make sure that you get as much useful information as possible, make sure you stay around to the very end. Of course, it's also very helpful if you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. That way you can be sure that you'll never miss out on any news about NFTs or rumors or hot tips that can make you a lot of money. Please do keep in mind, though, that I'm not a professional financial advisor and that there's always a risk in any investment endeavor and that you absolutely need to be vigilant with your own money. With that said, though, and if you're all done subscribing, then let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so how do NFTs work? Just for those of you who don't yet know for some reason, NFTs can literally be anything digital that's tokenized, minted, and in that process, tied to a smart contract. This smart contract verifies the NFT as a one-of-a-kind, the original, and provides a proof of ownership. And yeah, the content can be copied and spread all over the internet, but that doesn't mean that the original loses any value. In much the same way that if you were to go to the Louvre in France and look at the Mona Lisa, you know for a fact that the gallery is paid for and can prove authenticity of this painting. You know that it's the original. On the other hand, if you were to go to a friend's house and see a very good recreation of the Mona Lisa on their wall, you might think that, yeah, this is still a great painting. But in your mind, you know that you're looking at a copy that would sell for nothing at all compared to the price the original could fetch by being one of the most famous, if not the most famous piece of artwork in the entire world. NFTs are cool because they can be used for almost anything too, and minting them is as simple as going to OpenSea with a piece of art and choosing to mint it. After that, you just need someone to sell it to. Easier said than done if you're a nobody. And yes, NFTs have netted millions of dollars in the digital art trade because of the names attached to them. But lots of nothing studios are beginning to emerge as success stories thanks to the releasing or revealing of entire collections of NFTs, thousands strong. And when a collection comes out, it bottles that FOMO that's associated with trading cards or Pokemon and brings that into the mix as well, driving up demand and the price that you can get on the resale. So what does flipping NFTs mean? Well, in essence, flipping is a term that means a quick purchase followed by a quick sale. It often happens in real estate with people buying property that's run down, fixing it up, and then selling it for a much higher price than what it cost and what was spent overall. It's also a term that can be used in the gaming space too, particularly on platforms like Steam that allow users to upload their games and sell them. Some years ago, there were a wave of people who would download the Unity engine and the pre-built game that it came with, then just re-upload that game and sell it as if it were a new game. Unbelievably, these people made actual money through this means. NFT flipping, though, is a bit more good-natured than that, as in essence, you're just grabbing new NFTs when they're revealed and then selling them after they appreciate in value, which they often do, very quickly. Now you have to keep in mind that this is a very high risk but very high reward way of doing things. So let's have a look at what goes into flipping NFTs for profit. Now, when a collection of NFTs is revealed, you'll notice that quite often, after the first wave of purchasers jump on top of them, the price tends to drop. Now this is because people will grab whatever they can get, then realize they haven't exactly got anything very rare, and then the price drops down. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind during this process too. You often need to keep an eye out on the Discord or wherever the NFTs are being discussed. This is especially true if they haven't been revealed yet. Once you find out the theme of the reveal, you need to plan, decide what you want, and be at your computer, ready to start a good 10 to 15 minutes before the reveal. Look at what the floor price is and make sure that you've got a ranking tool open so that you can see their ranks. When a new collection goes up in OpenSea, you can see the ranks from the metadata, but you can't yet necessarily see the artwork. This is part of the risk, as you can grab a high-ranked rare NFT, but it could end up being an ugly one that no one wants. One of the better tools that you can use is called SuperSea, an extension for Chrome that you can find at nonfungible.tools. There are different tools that you can use, but I recommend this one. It's an excellent sniping tool that you can use to get the edge on the competition. And yeah, you might want to use a combination of different tools so that you can cross-reference them and have them all working for you, and this is especially important when it comes to keeping your speed up, as of course when you're sniping, you need to make sure that you're there first. So you're on OpenSea and you have SuperSea on. hit the Activity tab on the NFT collection. You can click Listings and Sale so that you can see all the new listings as well as the sales that are coming in. Normally, there'll be a major pump of any NFT collection that'll last for a couple of hours, but then the volume will drop off significantly. You can use IC.tools for market insights and volume tracking too. Now, it's important to remember here that flipping isn't about holding the assets to the moon, because you don't care about that. You want quick sales and returns on investment in the short term only. You don't want to bet the farm on something, just bet on someone else wanting to buy your asset quickly. You want to keep an eye on the sales and maybe open it in a different tab because you want to see what people are paying for certain ranks, because this is only going to help you when it comes to flipping your own for a reasonable price that's still a gain. Remember, it's all about profit and building up your account. After that, you then want to check the Listings tab and see what new listings there are. Check the floor price versus the asking price, and you'll be able to use that knowledge you've gained from looking at the sales history of the NFTs to gauge which ones are overpriced and which ones aren't. Bear in mind that if you see one that's going for less than the floor price, you should grab that one up immediately, because you can instantly flip it for a small profit. Please keep in mind that it's a profit that's small in Ether, but in USD, it's worth a couple of months' rent. In essence, with this, you're leveraging that people here don't really know how to price their NFTs properly. Concentrate and make sure that once you find an asset that's undervalued, you grab it, then pay close attention to the other activity. You want to buy low and sell high, as with any other cryptocurrency or stock trade. Find an NFT that has a decent rank and a good price, purchase it, then sell it quickly on. No problem. So with this method, you should find that you're very quickly able to build an instinct as well as a skill set that will allow you to take advantage of the market overall. Once you've done that, it's just a matter of focusing and having the right tools to make sure that you can sense the patterns emerging. Take your time, study the sales and reveals of NFT collections. The good thing is, more and more are coming out all the time, so follow the right channels and make sure that you're aware of a big reveal before it happens. Then, just look for people online who don't know how to price their assets properly and buy them. After that, sell them immediately for more, and if you've got a good one, have the faith that it will indeed sell. Remember, this is all going to happen in a very short space of time. But if you get good at it through practicing and honing your instincts, before you know it, you can quit your job and just repeat this process to make money every single day. Just make sure you got enough Ether, because some of these prices can get pretty ridiculous. Now, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I certainly hope you found this video very helpful, and if you did, please leave a like because it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, also make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and that you've got that notification bell turned on so you can stay up to date on all the latest news, rumors, and reports on NFTs and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck to you on your NFT hunt. If you have any success stories, please let us know in the comment section as well. We would absolutely love to hear those too. And with that, guys, we'll see you in our next video.